Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are out there. My name is Carson Cook and this is the CSO Pro, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that's going to really help younger sales professionals out there kind of understand the idea around the fact that there's a lot of videos that are going out right now, guys, that are talking to younger sales professionals that say, stop selling, stop talking, shut your mouth, diagnose, listen to your prospects, and it's going to actually help you increase your deals, right? And that's extremely important to understand, guys. The top 1% of every sales force makes 90% of the money with every organization you work in. So what do the top 1% do that make everybody else different, right? One of those, guys, is to work on a diagnosis basis, right? To work as a doctor, to work as a professional, right? As a sales professional, our job is to fully understand our process. Secondly, fully understand the concerns that you would come upon. And then third, to fully understand the product that you're actually selling. So product knowledge, right? And that order of mastery is extremely important to understand. So guys, the topic today that we're going to talk about is stop talking, diagnose. Okay, so it's a really good sales tip to kind of fit within your arsenal of things to really learn and to understand. Is the top 1% of sales professionals actually in the sale only do about 25 to maybe 30% of the talking, to where their prospect actually does the majority of the talking. So that means that their communication, their sentence structure, their word choice has to be 100% very clear and concise to help get engagement from their prospect. So we're going to talk about 3 different ways that are going to actually help you to stop pitching so much, to stop selling so much, and kind of get into that discovery/diagnose mindset that's going to help you achieve that top level 1% in your performance. So the first one, guys, is to understand that idea. Number one is to understand that 75% of sales professionals actually talk too much. And these could be individuals that have been in sales for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 6 years. And what we found with our groups, guys, when we do our consulting sessions and we go into a company and we take a survey, okay, we have to fix what's there. We can't really inject a new system because it doesn't take well to cultures. So what we have to do first is create a system, develop off what we have, and then fire people when we need to, bring up people when we need to. But at the end of the day, it's all based off of stats, okay? Just like a professional baseball team, right? Or professional athletic team, right? We work off of stats. We don't care if the player looks this way or does this or whatever. It doesn't really matter. The stats, okay, control that. So understanding that 75% of sales professionals talk too much. You want to be the 25% of sales professionals that don't talk as much, right? That are very clear, concise with their messaging, that invokes, like we were saying before, engagement with your potential prospect. Okay, number 2 that's going to help you stop talking and help you diagnose is going to be to understand the idea around that good communication. Okay, whether it's with your children, with your wife, your kids, your husband, your partner, whoever it happens to be that you're communicating with. Good communication is a lot, and the majority of it is about listening, right? So you say, well, Carson, I'm a younger sales professional. I want to communicate, so I want to talk and I want to pitch and I want to sell. Nope. Okay, what we need to learn how to do is we need to learn that our words are very powerful. They're used to persuade. They're used to convince. They're used to diagnose. They're used to build up a sense of urgency, and they're used to be very powerful in emotions, right? To get people to react and feel a certain way. That's the power that we have with our words and our sentence structure and our word choice. And our timing is very important with this. So we have all that power. So we only want to display that power when we need it, okay, when it's most important, right? So you're going to have to understand, what was that? The first person in negotiation that speaks usually loses. That's usually based on the fact that communication, that the other person is actually just doing more listening, right, as opposed to pitching. So good communication is all about understanding, listening, retaining information, and responding appropriately. And then the third idea that you need to understand when we're talking about stop pitching and diagnose the situation in your sale is that you're the doctor. You're the professional. You're the one that's been through the training. You're the one that's been through the vast amount of sales experience. And if you're in sales, you've had some sort of training, whether it's in your childhood or someone said, hey, you're really good at sales. You should go into sales. You're really good at communicating. You should do this, right? You've had that experience. So now you're becoming the doctor, right? So you need to prescribe. What a doctor does is they observe, they look at the symptoms, okay? They don't blurt out stuff. They don't pitch stuff. They don't pitch their diagnosis, right? They learn, they listen, then they compile their thoughts, and then they respond. And their response is life-threatening, right? So in sales, if you treat it like you're the doctor, then you will close more deals because you'll act as if that deal needs to be closed or it's life or death, right? So if you're in that mindset, guys, you need to act like you're the doctor. So stop pitching so much, guys. Stop talking. Start diagnosing your deals, and you'll close more deals, make more money, and have a higher commission. So thanks a lot for tuning in to the CSO Pro, guys. We'll see you soon. Carson Cook, back at you again with the CSO Pro. Just wanted to put everything out there, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning into all the videos here on YouTube. I just wanted to point out to you guys real quick, just once again, this book will be going on sale May 1st this year, 2019. So coming up here pretty shortly, guys. And this is the No Shit Sales Journal, a confident, common sense, and practical guide to sales. Basically your Cliff Note version, okay, that can get you up to speed, guys, and give you a very solid foundation on how to sell. Now this book, guys, is not just for sales professionals. This book you need to buy and read. It will help your life with your family, your kids, pretty much anyone that you would like to communicate with and become better at communication. Okay, so make sure you go to Amazon, guys, and put in your pre-order right now. We'll include a link below. But this book, guys, is going to be going on sale May 1st. It's also, guys, been featured on the Sales Babble with Pat Helmers. You can tune in to find out a little bit more about the book at salesbabble.com. Very, very, very good podcast. Pat Helmers, guys, is a very standing guy within sales. Very, very, very solid reputation. Amazing podcast with some of the best techniques, communication techniques, tips and tricks for sales. So go to the salesbabble.com. I'll put that link in the description below. But guys, please make sure to pick up your copy on Amazon today. Get one right now. Thanks, guys.